Okay, let's sharpen this up again. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just get it up to full. If I use up all my whetstones before I die, I will be super surprised since we have like 5 or 6 of them. Okay, so our axe is nice and full strength now. We got some more cloth off that chair, and we got the lumber. One thing we need to eventually do is head back to the dam. There's like probably 8 or 9 lockers that we haven't even been able to check in the dam. Probably no. This time though, Fluffy will be up and he'll just chomp our ass. So it's not like we can really do much there. Okay, that's about all we can do in the dark. I don't think. Does that take? What does that take? It takes a piece of metal to repair that. So we'll need to figure that out down the road. Oh, youngsters today are way tech savvy, Mel. My kid knows way more about all this crap than I will ever know. You know what? We're going to use the bedroll mechanism because I can't see where I'm going here. Let's see. Where's the stairs? Where's the stairs here? Where's my stairs? There's my stairs? Okay. That's the wall. And there's the rest of the stairs. There's the dead body. And there's that stuff there. There's the stove. There's the bed. There's my table and my other stuff. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to transfer some teas over because I really just don't need to carry all these. Not right now, anyway. When we actually make a move, we'll pick them all up because they don't weigh a whole lot. They're only, what, 1/10 of a kilo, so you can carry 10 of them for 1 kilo, which isn't bad. The books, I keep forgetting to burn them, so I'm just going to throw them in here because we can't research them any longer. Okay, we got more lumber to go fishing. I think tomorrow's explore the lake and go fishing time. Let's see, what is our calorie store at? Let's see, to eat our cattail stock. Yeah, I'm 16. When I was 9, I couldn't do that. How tired are we? We aren't really that tired. We're thirsty, though. We have no water, which is my fault. It's totally my fault. Metal pan, stove. I should have made water last night, which I was totally stupid and didn't do. So I guess we'll just make a little bit of water. There are clever kids, then stupid kids, and then Scoobies and Badgers. Well, Scooby and Badger, they like to have fun. Just remember when we were kids, all the stupid stuff we did back then. We would say and do things that made our parents cringe like crazy, and I know they did, and we always did it to see how far we could get, see how far we could go before we were kind of told no further. So it's not really bad intentions, it's just, it's just how kids are. So I don't take it too personally. It's just like, hey, I gave him a shot. Gave him a warning. Gave him a block. Oh, dude, Kimiota, I was never allowed to do that. And I never let my kids do that. My kids knew that. They'd try, and they'd try to get away with it, and it was not accepted. And they were told that. And then they knew the consequences if they did it again. Just like I knew the consequences from my mom and dad if I did it again, so... Boil that up. We'll have a lot of water. Yeah, I didn't let my kids get any sort of smartphone or anything until they were like 14. I think that's when I got... before that, I let my son get a one of those prepaid phones in case of an emergency. But it just had, it had like 100 minutes on it or something. And it was basically for in case of emergency. I didn't let him get a phone, though, until he was like 14 or 15. So I was like, you don't need this. You have no need for it whatsoever. Let's see, how long do we have to go? We got 5 hours of darkness left. Let's take a brand. go out and maybe, like... Look at all of our stuff. Look at all of our stuff. See where our birch and maples are at. Yeah, 65% on those, 44% on that, 52, 52, 52. See what the weather's like outside. Alright, guys, we're giving Scooby one more chance. Scooby, you have one more chance, bud. Because I believe in second chances for people. Don't disappoint me. The branch, I've never timed how long the branch burns, actually, edgewise. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't, if I drop it, I can pick it up and see where it's at. And then if I also look in my inventory, it's usually, I think, in my inventory. Yeah, so it's at like 51% right now, down to 49, 48. So basically, it looks like it lasts a couple of minutes. It's not a lot. But it can help you out. You can usually make them, I mean, with the wind makes it go out faster too, so... But you can either drop it and look, or you can go into your inventory and look. Like, it's at 35% right now. And it looks like it's going down about 1% per second. So once it gets to 0, it'll completely burn out and be done. And then it'll just be an empty branch in my hand, or it'll just be a burned out branch in my hand. These don't scare off wolves. They do give you a little bit of warmth bonus, and they light your way a little bit, but that's about it. Because if I wave it around at all, it's just going to go out. The torches tend to go out if you wave them around too much. But this one, like if I wave it right now, see, it just went out. I can make it go out. Yeah, unfortunately, those really won't scare off wolves. What will scare off wolves, though, is if you're carrying one of those and you drop to the ground and start a fire, which I can't do in here, but if you drop to the ground and start a fire with it, that'll scare the wolf off, because the wolves do not like fire. I'm just using my bedroll to see where I'm at. Okay, there's the crafting table there, and there's the corner there. Okay, there's the stove. Just gotta go along this here to the stairs. There we go. Up the stairs we go. Bedroll works best for this. It's sort of night vision. You can see how I can see the body there. Bedroll works best because it's just got the most area. But you can use a shirt or something too if you want. There's a post right there. So that's a bed. There's the stove. There's the bed and the table and the dresser. Okay. Let's see how tired we are now. Yeah, see, we aren't tired at all. Let's just go ahead and eat a little bit of food. Good thing animal instincts in general make them dislike fire. Yeah. Although the bear don't care about fire from what I've heard. The bear will laugh at your fire and roast you over it while he eats you. We'll just pass a little time here. Okay, got 400 calories in us. Got 4 hours of darkness left. Let's just sleep as long as it'll let us. It probably isn't even going to let us sleep 6 hours. We'll wake up. We'll be nice and you know, rested, and at 96% condition too. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that though. Drink a little water. How many? We got a couple hours of darkness left, so let's just go ahead. Oops, let's just pass a little time. There we go.
I could eat anything.
You could eat anything, huh? Well, don't eat anything. That's my emergency match. Let's just break this down. Gonna give us 6 reclaimed woods. There we go. I think we've broken down most of the stuff in here.
Getting weak.
That's for later. We're gonna study a little bit, because we have the cows to do it from all these teas. Because at this point, the worst thing I'm going to get is food poisoning, which we have antibiotics for. So the Reishi tea, it acts as an antibiotic if you don't have the antibiotics. It also helps with intestinal parasites, but I have no intention to get intestinal parasites because we are not going to risk it. Dead guy probably has a lot of calories. Yeah. Yeah. That guy over there probably has a lot of calories on him. It probably stinks in this place pretty bad by now, too. Let's see. Where are we at on our cooking? Cooking is at 2. We could get cooking to 3 very easily just by reading that book. Carcass harvesting is at 1. Fire starting is at 2. It'd be nice to get fire starting to 3. We could get it that. Let's do the wilderness kitchen, though. Let's just study this for like 3 hours. It'll probably stop us because we'll run out of calories. Oh, no, we didn't run out of calories. Hey, we got a couple hours left, so that's okay. See where it got us to. It increased our cooking skill a little bit. Okay. Drop that sucker there.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Alright, sounds like the storm has passed. We're rested. We're thirsty, though, so let's drink a little bit of water. We got another tea to make up when we go out there. Now it's time to go do some fishing. Yeehaw. Let's see. I'll need to grab my heavy hammer, otherwise I'm breaking it up with the pry bar. Does the pry bar or the heavy hammer break the ice open quicker? I would think the pry bar or the heavy hammer would. Ooh, these are almost cured too. 76%. We're going to be able to make arrows within probably a day or two. And the maple's going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be probably another 3 or 4 days. Because it takes, what, total of 6 days? So 3 days to go on the maple. These only take 4 days, so we have another day to go on the birch. Then we can make arrows, so that's awesome. For taking the hammer, I don't need to take the pry bar. I don't need to take the hacksaw. I don't need to take the hatchet. No, I'm going to take the hatchet because we're going to go explore a little bit before we do anything. We got wood on us, right? Yeah, we got wood on us. We got coal on us to drop off at that too. Okay, excellent. We are set to go. I'm just going to put these tools up here real quick so we don't really need them. Why won't that... What the hell? That thing must have a huge hitbox. That's so weird. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what we got out here. We got ourselves back up to 97%, boys. That's nice. That's very nice. Let's drink another tea just to keep ourselves nice and thirsty. Keep ourselves from losing health. If you have a weapon, can you fight a wolf reasonably well, or is it a risk not worth taking? Honestly, the weapon is nice. You don't want to go looking for a fight with a wolf. Let's just put it that way. If the wolf attacks you, having the weapon is huge, because it actually not only lets you fight off the wolf, but you have a chance of injuring the wolf and him bleeding out and dying after he attacks you. So that is the huge benefit of it. You never want to go fight a wolf, though, because not only does he injure you and take your condition down, but he also ruins your clothing. He tears up your gloves and hat for the most part. And then your clothing is in really bad disrepair, and you have to repair it and spend time getting it mended and stuff. So you never really want to go fight a wolf on purpose. But the weapon definitely does give you a huge advantage if you happen to get attacked. If you can, you want to avoid them, scare them off, or whatever instead. That's not a wolf over there. No, that's a rock. Okay. It would be kind of cool if you could, like, be up on a rock and jump on the back of a wolf and nail him with a knife. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe they'll put that in the story mode. Sort of like a Assassin's Creed drop. You know, you drop onto him and assassinate him with a knife. That'd be awesome. It's a little unrealistic though, because wolves are definitely not the warm, fuzzy creatures they make them out to be in Disney movies. Even though they're not as mean as they are in Long Dark. If you had a starving wolf out there, he probably actually would be about as mean as he is here in the Long Dark. He probably would take you down as hard as he could. Let's go drop off our supplies here. Grab a couple more cattail stalks. This is one of the main reasons we're coming out here is cattail stalks as well as we have other cabins to explore over there. And we appear to have a relatively wolf-free lake at the moment, which can change at the turn of a dime. I've actually watched wolves spawn right in front of me before. Like, I'll look down to get a cattail, and then I'll look up, and there'll be a wolf that spawns, like, right over by a rock or something. Which is really disconcerting, actually. Okay, we're going to drop all of this wood here, because this is going to be our fishing hut. It's nice and close. I'm going to put the sticks... Oh, have I not... I thought I had... Okay, I thought I had searched this. I guess I hadn't. Oh, well... Push me over with a feather. Okay, well, we'll put the sticks in the cupboard just because they're easier to reclaim out of the cupboard instead of having to pick up a million sticks off the ground. And yeah, let's put the cattails in there too. I got 2 tinder plugs on me. And we'll drop the coal over here. Because I'd rather not use the coal, but if we have to, we got it. So, alright. And out we go. And see, now we could pop out here and there could be wolves out here already. Nope. Thank goodness. Okay. Okay. Nice thing is, it's not that cold out here right now. As long as we stay semi-full, we won't take starving damage, so that's good. Let's see, where's my... There it is. I'm going to check something really super quick here. I'll be right back. Sorry. Hopefully nothing ate me while I was gone. Okay. Do you get a map or anything at the start to decide where to go? No map. They do have maps that are third party that you can go look at online. That will sort of let you know kind of where you are. At the start of Interloper, though, you basically are spawned somewhere in the world with no idea where you're at. Where was he? Got a wolf, boys.
Come on. Come on.
How big is the world? The world's actually pretty good size. Where'd the wolf go? Well, let's explore this while we're in here. The wolf, the world's actually pretty big. Happy Troll, Mr. Happy Troll. It actually is a pretty good sized world. There's numerous zones. This one that I'm in happens to be Mystery Lake, which has a pretty good size to it. Okay, where's Mr. Wolfie? There he is. Maybe if I stay over here, he won't see me. Don't see me, Mr. Wolf. But yeah, it has multiple zones. Some of the most noteworthy are Mystery Lake, which I'm in right now. Forlorn Muskeg, which I just came from. Desolate Point, which is the other forging zone. Coastal Highway. Timberwolf Mountain. And then there's connector zones as well. There's like mines and roads that connect those zones. So the wolf will not go after a corpse before coming for me. No. Actually, on Interloper, if the wolf happens to get down, say a like if he attacks a deer or a rabbit, and you're standing nearby, and he kills the deer or rabbit, he will actually frenzy and come at you, which is really, really bad. Really, really, really bad. I actually had that happen to me. That's how I died. That's how I died one time. I got frenzied by a wolf, and he actually glitched through a structure that I would have sworn up until that point he would not have been able to get into, and he attacked and killed me. Which really just bummed my day out. He's just staying over there on his own. Now, most of the time, if you go into a building that you have to actually zone into, they cannot come in, of course. Most buildings, like fishing huts and the hunters' blinds and stuff, are usually immune from them coming into. I did not realize that if you stand too close to the wall of one of those, though, there is a possibility the game will glitch and he'll get you anyway. And that's what he did to me. He came right into the hunter's blind and ate my shorts for lunch.
So hungry.
And we got 4 nice houses right up here. Okay, there's some cattails down that way, but let's check out these houses real quick. Let's put this torch away real quick. There we go. Isn't there a door here? Where's the door? Where's the door to this shack? Wolves are better, like, if you can run away from them, or if you can just, like, scare them off.
Is it food?
Yeah, it is food. What do you know? Nothing under there. Nothing under there. Nothing on that. Sometimes these crates will have little things. Oh, that looks like it might have a... Does that have an Easter egg in it for me? Sometimes they'll have like things that hide underneath them. I'm just going to break it down with my hands. Not my heavy hammer, my hands. Sheesh. Nope, nothing in it. Sometimes they'll have stuff hidden under those. I'll have a little Easter egg for you. Okay, I'm not going to waste any more time breaking any of this crap down, because it'll all take too long and it takes tools, and I'd rather not use my tools breaking it down right now. I do need to break some of this stuff down, though, because we need firewood for our fire, because we have to keep a fire kind of burning while we fish, otherwise we freeze very quickly. Back porch, front porch. Over here, there we go. I don't know, it seems like these are bigger on the inside. These houses all seem like TARDISes, because it seems bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Hey, a sewing kit. So I think they modeled these houses after the TARDIS. A smaller version, but still. Not really going to find much in these houses, I don't think, but yeah, it's always worth a look, so. Can I break the chair down without anything? Yeah, I can break that down by hand. Okay, we found some calories, which is good. Let's go ahead and drink a little bit of water. Get ourselves a slate. Alrighty. We'll break this down too. Oh, is there something in there? Oh, no. I thought there was something in there. It's like, ooh, I didn't look in that one. And I use my, the reason I use my hands is you don't have to sharpen your hands. Your hands never go dull, so they never break. They never take damage. Like your axe or your heavy hammer or anything like that. So if I can use my hands to break something down, I try to remember to do it. It unfortunately doesn't default all the time to your hands. Oh, Wolfie boy, where were you? It's getting kind of blustery out there. Now the chair, I'm definitely gonna break down. Let's see, we got 4 hours of daylight left. Let's break that down last. Ooh, there's a soda in there. Well, let's break this down. That soda will still be there. It'll just fall onto the ground. There we go. Summit soda.
Still eat this.
Yeah, I can actually. So let's eat it. Sodas are great because they give you back both fluid as well as calories, but they weigh a lot. They're like a quarter kilo each. Which makes sense, but they're just kind of a pain in the ass to carry around. Now, one of the main reasons I came over to these places, too, is I knew there would be chairs over here. Oh, that's plastic. That's just empty. The nice thing about this chair is it's not only going to give us lumber, it's going to give us cloth, which I really need. We're going to take some starving damage. That's okay. Took a little bit of time out of the day. We're getting tired. We're probably going to sleep over at the next cabins. Is this game beatable, or do you go until you die? This game, I suppose if you went on long enough, you could you could sustain yourself enough that you could probably beat the game, but there's no like end to it. There's no, you do this, you get to this point, and you survive, 200 days, and you've beaten the game. There's nothing like that. It's more, you basically just go until you die. Which, wow, this wind is strong. There's some strong wind out here today. There's a wolf out on the lake too. This wind's going to be too strong. If I run into this wolf, I'm not going to be able to light my torch. He's pretty far out there though. And the wind's blowing away from him, so he may not see us. It's getting dark. Got an hour of daylight left. He may not see us because we're way up here and he's way down there. But we got to go down towards him now, which is not fun. But we'll pick a cattail stalk or two along the way. I thought I saw a cattail stalk down here. Yes, I did. If you crouch and you sneak, wildlife can't see you as far. Of course, you can't see them as far. You can't see them very well either, but especially when you're in the weeds. See, where's he at? I don't see him. Oh, he's over by the hut. Okay. He's over by Jabba the Hutt. So yeah, you pretty much go in this game until you die. When you die, that's the end of the game. Okay, that hut's up. That's the one we're going to sleep in tonight. So we're getting pretty tired. Got a body here to search real quick. And it's, you know, and you can play the game really super safe if you want. I mean, you can play it pretty I kind of play a little bit more fast and loose. It kind of makes it a little more exciting for me. Also makes my lifespan not as good as some people's. But I'm trying to learn to play a little bit of danger, but at the same time minimizing the danger by making some better decisions, I guess. Because a lot of it comes down to just making decisions in the game, too. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, we got a fire log. Okay, nothing under there. I figured we just scan this whole place before we go to bed. Now this part is Hellgate. Ooh, hey, we found some pork and beans, ladies and gentlemen. Pork and beans. I got 10 hours of darkness left. Okay, we're warming up. That's good. Alright, let's turn this off. So now we're going to do a little bit of passing time activities. We're going to, we chop something down with this, so we're going to sharpen our axe back up again. But after you're done making max level cooking, then you can make this game easier. Yeah, once you get to max level cooking, you can make it a little bit easier because then you can eat wolf and bear meat, not have any risk of intestinal parasites. You don't have any risk of food poisoning unless you eat raw meat. I did find that out. I tested that theory out, and yeah, if you eat raw meat, you can still get food poisoning. It just keeps you from getting food poisoning on anything else, even if it's low condition food. So, because like this could possibly give us food poisoning, but it's not a big deal because we are going to sleep and we have antibiotics. And how's it going, my 4441? Thank you for joining the stream. Alrighty, let's drink up. And we got a few cattail stalks. Food is just going to become a major concern for us at this point. But we're going to do fishing. I just wanted to explore these cabins to see if I was missing anything. And we're not going to be able to really sleep the whole night. Try making before hidden system collapse will be max level. I'm not quite sure what that means. But after you're done making max level cooking, then you can make this game easier. Oh, yeah. But try making it before. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I was mixing stuff up there, trying to read chat and everything else at the same time. Alright, let's just sleep as long as it'll let us. It's not going to let us sleep 12 hours, so we don't really have to worry about that. The most days survived on this game is around 2,000. Wow, that's a lot of days. I could not even imagine surviving that many days on this game. Well, that doesn't sound very pleasant out there. 2,000 days guy can make more if he can stand boring. Yeah, at that point it would almost get a little boring. You'd have like all your stuff sort of prepared and ready, and it's like, what's the point at that point? Alrighty. Sounds like the storm passed us a little bit. Good. We got daylight. Where are we at weight-wise? 2911. Let's break down another crate. With our hands, please. Thank you. This game's like $20 on Steam, though sometimes if you can find Steam running a promotion or some sort of sale, you can get it like $10. I think I've heard of people who get it for like $10 because they like around Christmas time. I guess Steam runs a lot of big sales and stuff. I don't know if they have any of those coming up, but $20, dude, I'd pay like $50 for this game if I didn't know better. So $20 for this game is not a bad deal at all, in my opinion. Okay, it's a little foggy out. It's kind of cold. But you notice the starting day cold is getting less and less for us. We're going on a cattail hunt. I'm waiting for... Oh, story mode, yes. Yeah, if they'd done development on this game, if the game wasn't an alpha test basically still, or whatever you want to call it, it would have been a lot more expensive. But since the game still isn't even really complete at this point in time, story mode is something I am super looking forward to. That's going to add such a great dimension to the game. Now we just have to watch for the bear. This is the bear cabin over here. He likes to hang around over here. He wanders up and down the coast on this side. As far as I know, they have no plans for multiplayer. I don't know if multiplayer would really... I don't know what that would do to the game. Everybody would be competing for the same resources, which I think would bring... I don't know if that would bring a better play or worse play, so... It says that it was very boring because he used what they call hibernation technique that manipulates the starvation mechanics, but that was 10 months ago. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I know what the starvation technique is, but I mean, I know how to starve and like just take damage from it, but I don't know what the hibernation thing was. That would be very boring. If I wasn't like out exploring in the world, I just would not even play this game. I mean, there are points where you have to hole up and you have to make things. You have to make your clothes. You have to make your stuff. You have to go fishing and stuff like that. But that's sort of the exception, not the rule. I mean, for me, the fun of the game is getting out there and actually exploring the world.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And actually seeing what's out there. The process can't work now, apparently. Oh, okay. Well, there is also cabin fever. If you hibernate too long and you stay... I mean, that was, I think, one of the main reasons they put cabin fever in the game is that you could theoretically, you know, build up a big enough supply of food, water, and other supplies that you could just stay in one place in a house and just pass time, and basically do nothing all day long except pass time, eat and drink and sleep, and accumulate days, which, to me, it's like, well, why are you bothering to play this game if that's all you're going to do? You need to get out and actually, like, explore the world, actually, you know, interact with it and stuff to make it be any fun. Except to say that I survived a whole bunch of days. I guess that's cool. I don't hear crows, so I'm taking the risk here. When I started my Stalker 100-day run, this is where I started. Started by shooting a bear off that porch on my 3rd day. I had bear, which was just freaking amazing. Okay, we got to be careful though. I don't hear bear crows still.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Now's the time to pick all these cattail stalks that are over here in bear country. Just wanted to make sure I didn't hear anything. Cause the bear cave's like right up in here somewhere. I don't even know where it's at. I've never been brave enough to go looking for it because I just know if I do, then the bear's going to come out of it and eat me. So in Interloper mode, the one I'm playing, there are no guns. There are no tools. You have to craft your own tools, and there are no guns in the game at all. Now in Stalker mode and below, you can find tools in the world, hatchets and knives, as well as you can find guns and bullets. They both are finite. I mean, eventually you want to start using a bow, because I made the mistake of not using a bow for a long time, and it makes my bow skill hilarious to watch, but makes it frustrating for me to actually shoot at animals and not hit them ever. So you definitely want to use your bow if you can make a bow and get it going. But in The other modes of the game, other than Interloper, you can find a gun in the world. And there's guns just scattered throughout the world. And usually they have sort of... The guns have, I don't want to say fixed spawn points. There are points in every zone where guns can spawn. It doesn't mean that they're going to spawn there, though. You still have to go out and explore, so... Because usually in every zone, there's like a gun, there's like maybe 1 or 2 guns, but there's like probably 15 to 20 different spots it can spawn. So you have to go out looking for it. I recommend that if you do start playing and you want to play Interloper eventually, get off the gun as soon as you can. Because it's not going to help you any once you get to Interloper. I wish I had... If I could go back in time, I would have ditched my gun a lot earlier in Stalker mode and switched over to bow and arrow so that I would be more proficient with the bow and arrow. Because in Interloper, you have no choice. If you want to take down big animals, you must use bow and arrow. Now, the gun is super easy to use, which is, I think, one of the reasons people get in the pitfall of using it and overusing it. Can we make it? We can make it, can't we? Stay out, wolf. Nobody likes you here. Sorry, I interrupted what I was saying there. So yeah, you want to stay off the gun if you can in Stalker and Voyager and stuff, but it's hard to do. Go away. Where is he? Where is he? I hear him walking around. Okay, we're just going to build a fire here and make some water for a minute. Hopefully he'll go away. Hopefully he'll go away and leave us alone. Do I have anything else to build a fire with? I have reclaimed wood. Okay, and cattail stalks. Okay, well, let's just make it with a reclaimed wood. I thought maybe there'd be something cool in here, but guess not. Guess not as much. That's okay. We'll push through. I did the smart thing, though. I lit my torch first, and now I'm lighting the fire, instead of using a match on the fire, because if it fails, I can keep using the torch over and over again, instead of having to use another match. Okay. Out goes that. And I don't want to light. I want to use my stove. Let's put a little bit of reclaimed wood in there. Let's make a little bit of water. This will pass a little bit of time, and it will also hopefully make the wolf light go away.
Weak.
Now I'm taking starving damage again. That's okay. So yeah, the offenness of coming across the gun is just kind of totally random. You can go check the spots it's supposed to spawn at, and that's about the best you can do. About the best you can hope for is you can just hope that one of the spots you check will have it. So let's see. I don't want to drink the coffee right now. We got 2.7 potable. Let's make another liter of potable water. Then we'll light our torch and go outside, and hopefully the wolf will have kind of wandered somewhere else. Because we're hiding in here, so he doesn't know we're here now. He forgets about he'll forget about us. Alright, now I do want to light the torch. There we go. Let's open the door. Let's make a beeline right towards the island. I don't hear him. I don't hear him. He'd be like barking at us by now if he saw us. I hate to put my torch out if I don't know if he's around here, so we'll just leave it going for the moment. I have plenty of reclaimed wood to make more torches, and I have oil, so I don't see him out on the lake anymore, over here anyway. He may be on the other side. He may have wandered over here now. Maybe not. Oh, now there's 2 wolves over there. Oh, great. We got the wolf battalion going on. Well, we're taking the back route home. Screw that. We got plenty of daylight. I think we got plenty of daylight, don't we? Yeah, we got 7 hours of daylight left. So there's you can either go straight across the lake, which is nice and fast because the house is right up ahead there, but there's 1, 2. I see 2 wolves right now over there, which I'm not gonna mess with. When they get in packs like that, they get a lot more rowdy. It seems like they like to eat you more. I really hate the. Oh, there's 3 of them over there. Oh yeah, there's 3. There's 1. So there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 wolves over there. That's where all the wolves went. Where'd all the wolves go? That's where they all went to. So we'll take the long way home. Sometimes your decision of where you're going to go is completely determined by a wolf. And it usually is always on your way home. The wolf is like, yeah, not so much today. Actually, though, could we... I just had a thought. Could I sneak into this fishing hut, start a fire, get some fishing going on? I think I possibly could. Let's see if we can do that. See if we can do that. I'm going to use them. Well, I should have put my torch out because now I'm going to have to use another match, but that's okay. We got sprint. Let's get our torch lit. Let's kind of okay. I think we're going to be okay. Let's see. So if we get that between us and them, can we get in there? I think we can get in there. Let's run it. Shh, be very, very quiet. There's wolves on the lake and they may see us. Oh, they hear us. They know we're here. I think they know we're here. I think they know we're here. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. No. No, shh. We're going to do some quiet fishing now. Let's just start it with the reclaimed lumber. Okay, we got plenty of fuel in here. We can go ahead and fish. I was like, well, we could make it to that. I was thinking I wanted to get all the way back home, but really all I want to do is get to the fishing hut. Because we have a bedroll, so we can sleep here and recover some of our energy. So that's not an issue. We got plenty of fuel, because we destroyed like half the city. So that's not an issue. So I think we're good. I think we're good now.